And so I started making her mixtapes and giving them always to her on Valentine's Day. And hoping that she would get the hint, you know? And I don't say this as like an ego boost or anything, but like I think reaching 500 million streams.
Hi everyone and welcome to this new episode of Talentroom. My name is Tess and today I have a very special guest all the way from Estonia. Daniel, welcome.
Hello, Tess. Thanks for having me. I'm glad to be here.
Of course.
What did you say the name of the show was called?
Talentroom. Talentroom.
Talentroom. Okay.
Talentroom.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I thought you said tantrum. I was like, that means like to throw a fit. Like tantrum. I was like, okay, are we gonna start raging or what's going on?
No. It's just talent.
Talentroom.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's your talent?
My talent.
Yeah.
I sing a little.
Do you?
I do. But I'm not gonna sing right here. No.
I would never do that because I hate it when people say that to me. They're
Just
like,
put you on
oh,
the
you're a
spot.
singer. Why don't you sing something? It's like telling a stand-up comedian, like, oh, hey, tell me a joke, you know? Like, it's so embarrassing.
Yeah.
So I would never put you in that situation.
Okay,
Don't worry.
Thank you. Okay, Daniel, tell me a little bit about yourself. Introduce yourself to the people watching.
Yeah.
What it is you do, what we can know you from.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'm Daniel. Daniel Levi is the name of my my artist name. That's my middle name, Daniel Levi. I'm been from the States originally, but I live in Estonia now for most of my life. I was supposed to move to Estonia for only 1 year, but it ended up being for like a lifetime, like I was telling you before. I'm a musician. I'm a songwriter. This is so unlike. My passion is like to write better and better songs. I perform my own stuff, and I also do songwriting for other artists around Scandinavia and Estonia too. So yeah.
Cool. Can you describe your style? What kind of music do you make?
Yeah, it's kind of like always evolving. You know, I don't think it's ever like arriving at one style, but I think right now I'm kind of in my, you know, like Taylor Swift goes through eras, right? She's on the Eras tour. So I think right now I'm in like my pop soul era, you know? All right. So I feel like that's where I'm at right now.
Okay,
yeah.
cool. Okay. Okay, Daniel, I already explained the game to you.
Yeah.
So I would say
All you said is I have to roll a dice. That's all you
roll
said.
the dice.
Yeah. Okay.
There's the dice, and just throw it away.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna do it. Boom. There you go.
All right.
What we get?
6.
6. Come on.
Nice start.
Come on,
okay.
man. All right.
Go ahead.
Okay. So we're gonna take this. This is a question from number 6. Oh.
What does it say?
Are you for or against drug use at festivals? Now, this is a great question. I feel like this question kind of takes me to a place where, see, I'm not a drug user myself.
Okay.
And I think that in some moments, like, you really want to enhance your feelings, you want to enhance the moment, right? And I feel like I can do that without drugs, and I feel like my drugs are like the people that I'm around. I feel like the people that I surround myself with, they're the things that are going to enhance my emotions, they're going to enhance my feeling, they're going to enhance the whole experience of the festival, right? So I personally, like, I'm not against it, but that's just not the way that I roll, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm not against it, yeah.
Okay. So, and if you were to organize a festival,
Yeah.
and you don't have to think about the law and stuff like that,
Yeah.
would you say, okay, guys, drugs are allowed or no drugs allowed?
Listen, I think that I have heard recently of this like micro dosage thing, and a lot of my friends are kind of trying to like figure that out, like what that means.
Microdoses?
Micro dosage, yeah. So you take small doses, very, very like micro doses of different like enhancements.
Yeah.
Opposed to like taking big quantities of it, you know, which like can make you have like a really big high for like really quickly. But instead you take like micro doses. Anyways, I've never done it, but apparently they feel like it's like a really good way of enhancing without getting too like addicted or something like that. So anyways, if I was a festival organizer, I would say I want people to have the best experience possible. That's the end of the game.
So that means?
Yeah. So I mean, I think that I say whatever is right for that person at that moment. I would say go for it.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. Let's throw the dice again.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Oh, woo. All right. I'm on a roll here. Number 6.
All right.
That was a good one. Okay. Let's see. Hey,
3.
Oh, what happens if it lands on the talent room one though?
That's the one.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Okay. 3. All right. This one right here. Okay. You ready?
I am.
Here you go. That's the question right there.
What does it say?
Your most recent album is called 1402. Why? My most recent album is called 1402. And the reason why is that when I was in school, like elementary school basically, then I had a crush on a girl, right? She was in my class. She was beautiful. And so when it was Valentine's Day, then I made her a mixtape of all of these songs that I was trying to, that I wanted her to hear, that I wanted to like say something, but I didn't know how to say it. You know,
that is so romantic.
I couldn't know how to like express it, so I was like, I don't know, I'll just make you a mixtape. And so I started making her mixtapes and giving them always to her on Valentine's Day. And hoping that she would get the hint, you know? And happily, she did get the hint. And later, we got married. And I just felt like all of these songs that I wrote on this album is like this next mixtape for her. So that's why I call it 1402.
That is so cute.
It is pretty darn cute, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. It's almost like a movie.
You think
right?
so?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, making mixtapes for someone?
Yeah.
That's so cute, right?
I mean, I feel like it's a lost art, you know, nowadays.
Yeah.
I don't know. When was the last time you made a mixtape for somebody?
I did never.
Never?
No.
Well, you should think about it. It can work pretty well.
Okay,
you know?
I will keep that in mind.
Go for it.
Okay,
yeah, it's a good
cool.
one.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the album?
Okay, so the album just came out in November. We did a tour around Estonia with this album, and it was actually really, really amazing. All these songs are super special to me. I'll be playing all of these songs, or most of them at least, at our show in Groningen. I've been working on that.
Yeah, cool.
I forget. I think the venue's called Maas.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to be tomorrow evening at 10. So yeah, I'll be playing most of these songs off the new album there. And I'm excited because it's our first show in Holland ever. So it's going to be pretty dope. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. Okay, let's roll the dice again.
All right, let's roll. Okay, are you ready, Tess?
Yeah, I am
go.
born ready.
Pyong. 6.
6 again.
We already did that one.
No.
Should we roll it again?
Yeah, go
Okay,
ahead.
let's roll it again. Ready? All right. Blow on it.
Blow on it?
Blow on it. Yeah, like in Vegas. Yeah.
All right. 2.
2. Okay. All right, so there's 2 here on
You can
2.
choose.
Let's choose.
Pink or
Okay,
blue?
I'm going to do blue.
All right.
What was the highlight of your career? Okay, so I'll give 2 answers to this one, okay?
Okay.
I feel like the highlight of my career is yet to come. It's still coming, right? I feel like it's ahead of me. And when anybody asks me, like, what's the best song that I've ever written, I always say, you know what? The best song is probably the one that I'm going to write in a couple years or something like that.
Okay.
Because I feel like I'm growing as a performer. I'm growing as a songwriter. And I feel like the best one is yet to come, always. So, but what has been the highlight of my career so far, I would say reaching, and I don't say this as like an ego boost or anything, but like I think reaching 500 million streams on one of the songs that I've released. I think that when that moment came, then I was just like, there's no way this is possible. Like, this is so amazing that 500 million times people have said, you know what I want to do right now is I want to listen to that song, you know?
That's crazy.
Isn't that so cool?
It is crazy.
I know, and I love that feeling that the songs that I create and the lyrics that I write, that people can connect with them and they can find something that is important to them in that moment, you know?
Yeah.
And they want to relive that moment. So I just think that's the coolest thing ever.
Also, because that number has a crazy amount of people, I think I know which number you refer to. It's On and On, right? Yeah. Yeah. So, but that maybe I can imagine that because that song is listened to so much, it kind of puts on a little pressure for everything that's yet to come,
You
right?
are absolutely right. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Tess. And I think that I struggled with that, like with the releases that came after that song for a while, because I was always like comparing them to that number, you know. And I think it took me maybe like a year and a half or something like that when I finally kind of realized, you know what, I need each song to find its own people, you know. And I really believe that each song is going to find its like audience, and that audience is going to be the audience that it needs to reach, you know. And that song obviously reached a bigger audience, and I'm totally cool with that, but I'm done comparing, you know, and I'm done trying to measure success based on the number of streams.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
True. It's just a number. It doesn't really say that much, right?
Totally. And I mean, if I've written a song and I know that in that moment I've been like honest and I've been sincere and I've put like work and a lot of emotion into it, I know that that's already that I've done all that I can do, you know, and the rest is up to people if they want to put it in their playlist, or if it's something that they can connect to, then that's already up to them, you know?
Yeah.
And it's cool because I can take that pressure like off of my shoulders.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Next question.
Let's roll.
One more.
All right. They're telling us behind the camera already. We need to wrap it up here.
All right, let's
okay,
go.
all right. Let's see.
Better be a good one.
Let it be a good one.
Two
again.
Okay,
All
then
right.
the pink one.
Then the
right?
pink one. All right, let's go. Pink. What does authenticity mean to you? Man, that's a great question.
It's a deep one.
I like that question. I think authenticity for me is something when you don't forget like your past, you know, when you don't forget like all of your experiences that have brought you into this moment where you are, you know. I think you can start to be kind of like dishonest or like unauthentic when you kind of create some like delusion or you think that you're in some place that you're not, you know. But I think authenticity is like remembering this is the path that has brought me into this moment right now. And I'm a big believer in authenticity, and I feel like the best projects that I've been a part of and the best songs that I've written have always been from like a very authentic place, you know. Like when I start out with a song and I'm thinking, how am I going to make a Billboard #1 hit song that everyone's gonna love? I just feel like that's not an authentic place to start from, in my opinion. Maybe somebody does that and they succeed, and that's amazing. But for me personally, I feel like my path is like I want to start from an authentic place. What's the message that is gonna really hit home for me? And what is something that only I can tell as a storyteller, you know? And I feel like that's the most authentic thing that I can do. So I don't know if that answers your question.
That answers my question.
Okay.
That's great. Daniel, I have one more question for you though.
All right, is this like a bonus question?
Sort of. I have this record over here.
Yeah?
And I would like to ask you to sign it for me.
Oh my gosh.
Write a little note on it.
It would be my pleasure.
And leave your autograph over there, and then we can hang it on the wall.
Okay, it would be my pleasure. All right, so I'm going to make this to Tess.
All right.
Okay, to Tess and Spot TV. All right, yeah.
Go for it.
Okay. Tess and Spot TV. Okay. How do you say thank you in Dutch?
Dankjewel.
Dunk you well?
That's great. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna put dunk you well. Okay. Yeah.
Do you know how to spell it?
No, but I'm just gonna figure it out.
Just
okay?
go for it.
Dunk you well. That's what I'm going for.
That's perfect.
Awesome.
I
There you
love
go.
that. Show it to the camera.
Tess and Spot TV, dunk you well.
Cool. Daniel, thank you very, very, very much for being here.
It's my pleasure. You did a great job with this interview, by
Thank
the way.
you, thank
awesome
you.
job.
Thank
And
you.
Thank you to the whole team. You guys are welcome to come and catch the show tomorrow at Moss.
We
at 10 o'clock.
definitely will.
Do it, yeah.
Okay. The people at home, thank you so much for watching this episode. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, leave a comment, go follow Daniel on his socials, stream his album.
Do it.
And stuff like that. See you in the next episode. Bye.
Ik moet het minder gaan doen.